People literally are worried about being able to pay rent. You don't work for 2 months, and that rent bill keeps coming in. You know, it's not that the bill payers, the bill collectors have taken a vacation. The bill collectors work, right? They still send the bill, and you still get collection notices. We did by executive order that I issued, a moratorium on residential or commercial evictions. You cannot be evicted for non-payment of rent related to this COVID situation. And that went through June. So nobody has been and nobody can be evicted through June, either residential or commercial. We're going to take additional steps of banning any late payment fees because a person couldn't pay the rent during this period of time. Also allowing people to use the security deposit as a payment, and they can repay it over a prolonged period of time. But also I'm going to extend that moratorium an additional 60 days. It hasn't expired in June, but people are anxious, and June for many people is just next month, and the rent bill is going to come due. So we're going to extend that 60 days until August 20th. So no one can be evicted for non-payment of rent, residence or commercial, because of COVID until August 20th. I hope it gives families a deep breath. Nothing can happen until August 20th, and then we'll figure out between now and August 20th what the situation is.
About the rent relief and the landlords who would say they've got to pay the mortgage.
I get it. That's a trade-off. Look, none of these decisions are easy. None of these decisions are easy. And you're right. The landlord will say, okay, so now the tenant doesn't pay their rent, but I still have to pay the electric bill. I still have to pay the mortgage. That is true. That is true. And we're working on relief from the banks for the landlords also. And there are programs that the federal government's doing and the state is doing to make sure those banks also get relief so they don't have to do any foreclosures. And you're right. There is no doubt a trade-off between the tenant and the landlord. We're helping the landlords also. But on a human level, I don't want to see people and their children being evicted at this time through no fault of their own. You know, my grandfather used to say, if you have your health, we can figure out anything else. We can fix anything else. If it's about money, we'll figure it out. But you have to have your health. That's why public health versus the economy. I don't see the trade-off. We have to have our health. Protect every life. And I'm not going to trade off public health. And we'll figure out the dollars and we'll figure out the economic impact. But we'll protect people in the meantime, and we'll protect their health.